Hello, how you doing? Frostfire here, hope you're all well. I've got a great one here. Well, in my opinion, this game's great. It's Payday 2. A lot of you probably recognise it from this screen. I'm dubbing over this. I'm not doing it live. This was just recorded and I've chopped a bit of gameplay together, so there's nothing important really going on in the background. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to talk about this game. There's not many games that get your heart going as fast as this. When you're smashing the jewelry cabinets and you're getting the jewelry out and throwing the bags to one of your boys, your heart is going and the music kicks in, the police are shooting you. It's really good at getting the juices flowing. I'd say this, and the only other game that really makes me panic is DayZ. When you're in a gunfight in that, you shit yourself because you know you could die and lose all your gear that you've spent weeks getting. When you die in this, the police are ever so kind about it. They release you after a certain amount of time, and if you've got a hostage, you can, you know, go, yeah, it's this geezer, let me out quicker, and they put you back on the streets in the middle of the gunfight with full ammo, which is really nice of them, really. And as far as I can tell, the whole population of the planet is a police officer. I don't think they have other jobs. I think everyone is just a copper. There are so many of them, you will kill hundreds of them. First off, guns. If you're a gun nut or absolutely obsessed with guns and how they look and feel and fire, or just an American, you're going to love this. There is so much choice of firearms. Every gun feels different. The bullet drop, the sound, the recoil, it's all really well done. And I got this 8 months ago, and every time I come back to this, probably once a month, play it for a couple of days, disappear, come back a month later, play it again. Every time I come back, there's more stuff. They seem to just constantly add stuff. So there are hundreds of guns, and the way you customize them is just fantastic. All the stuff you can put on there is great. There are so many options and things to put on your gun to make it, you know, a bit more snazzy so it's your gun. But yeah, the lifespan of this game is just nuts. It will go on for ages. They're constantly adding new DLC, new weapons, new missions, and the great thing is, even if you don't have the DLC and you want to do a certain job and someone else has it in the lobby, or, you know, a friend or even a random, you can join it. So you can always play the new raids, you just can't get the equipment and such. But yeah, that's a really good feature. Moving on to the graphics. The graphics, you know, they're nothing great, but they're not shit by any means. I don't have the most special PC in the world, as I've probably said in a few of my videos, because I'm always whinging about that. But it's fine as far as graphics go. It runs really smooth, 60 FPS the whole way through, looks great. So, you know, there's not much to talk about the graphics, they're not groundbreaking. The community so far has been pretty good. I've not come across any trolls or anyone, you know, just shouting the N-word constantly, as you so often find these days in games, or it's some little 12-year-old gobshite who, you know, wants to just say everything he can to wind the team up. Yeah, I haven't come across that as of yet. I'm not saying there's not a few dickheads out there. There's dickheads on the entire planet, but, you know, it can't always be avoided. But so far the community's, yeah, it's been pretty spot on. It's been alright. This game just, it gets your heart going, it really does. Saying that as I'm driving around on a forklift probably doesn't look the most exciting, but trust me, it is. I was actually running a few people over with that. I don't know how you do that when it's moving at like 5 miles an hour. And also it should go faster than that, because I have a forklift license and it goes a lot faster than that, but, you know, details. The action in general is really good. The gunplay is fantastic. The AI, you know, they're not the smartest. They will just sort of charge towards you mindlessly, but, you know, it seems to do that in a lot of games. It's kind of got a little feel of Nazi zombies, but instead of zombies, they're police. I wouldn't be surprised if they release some DLC where zombies appear soon, or some sort of alien or something. Watch my words, as it were, or listen to my words even. I bet you they stick zombies in there, because everything has zombies in it these days. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, your heart will start jumping when you're in the middle of a firefight, which is quite rare for games to get these days. A lot of them just seem a bit, you know, meh, so they're not that great. But this is brilliant. The only bad point I'm going to say, really, the one little niggle that I really like that much is DLC. I get wound up a lot by DLC because it's a way of a developer to just go, oh, I haven't finished the game, buy it now, and I'll sell you the rest later. I'm not having that, it's not on. But they are doing this, and they're dealing with the DLC very well. They're not being sneaky like EA and some other certain companies are with their DLC. They're pretty stand-up guys, from what I can tell. But yeah, that's the only bad point, the DLC, really. I've got 4 bits of DLC, and I still need a ton more. There is so much to get. I've got, 4 packs I've bought so far, and they all stay the same price. They're all about $4.99, and so they're not, you know, gonna put a hole in your wallet, so to speak, or well, they'll make it a lot less heavy. But you know, everything has DLC and add-on packs these days, and I've sank around 50+ hours into this, so I'm not an expert by any means. And this is just random footage. I need to stop saying I think I've said that about 20 times in this review. And yeah, I've sunk about 50 hours into it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a great game. And you got it for, what was it? I really need to start writing down some details and doing research. I got it for £5. Let's say £5. I think it was maybe 6, maybe 4. Can't remember. Somewhere in between £5. The normal price is $14.99, which is incredible because you get a lot of content for $14.99. You'll be spending a lot of time in this, and it takes a while to get bored. I'm really enjoying it, and I think $14.99 is a very reasonable price. And I believe they have a monster package, though it's not called a monster package, but it's massive, and it's every piece of DLC for $29.99, I believe. Don't hold me to that, I'm not sure. I'll put the details underneath the video when I've finished mumbling on. And yeah, I definitely, I got this for £5. I've got this for £5. I did get it for £5. And it goes down lower than this in the sale. Sometimes it goes down to, I believe, about £3-something, which is just incredible. And last but not least, my final thoughts on the game. It's really good, and it's got such a big community that still play this. A lot of games come out and they peak in popularity and then they dip and no one plays it. I mean, there's certain games on Steam that you can play that are multiplayer only that have no one playing them. The community is dead and gone, but this is still going strong. And so far, yeah, not come across any little gobshite 12-year-olds, you know, saying they want to do things to you and that. And it's been pretty good, the community. Whoever is selling these guys drills, like the guy that you go to drills for your jobs, if I was one of these guys and I survived this job, I would shoot the guy in the face that sells me them drills, because they are bust. They don't work. You're constantly fixing the drill, you put it on, you put it in, and I'm perked in my perks for drills, and I'm very accurate and stuff like that, and I'm good with, what is it? Oh yeah, the gun turret, that's it. I'm good with gun turrets and drills, so I can upgrade the drill, make it drill quicker, make it stronger, make it break down less, and so on and so on. And it's still it breaks all the time, and someone's having to fix the drill while you're covering them, or some people, if you get a really bad team, it can be infuriating. I've had games where I've just ended up with 3 plebs, 4 including me, and it's been awful. They've just been running around. You're trying to do a job in stealth, and some little knobhead will just go, "Ah, I'm over here," and run through the bank with his body armor on. That will happen a lot. So if you're going to stealth missions, I suggest grouping up with friends, because you know you can talk to each other without losing your rag at them and that. And yeah, so it depends. A lot of the fun will depend on what your squad is like. Oh, there's my little gun turret that I'll put down. A lot of the fun will depend on who you get. If you get a really good team, I've had some great games where, you know, you're all getting along, having a laugh, we all do the job correctly, and it goes through and we get a lot of money and can upgrade all our guns and buy some nice snazzy new masks, and it goes really well. But it can all depend on your team. You can just get 3 retards joined and that's it. You'll have one guy in the corner stuck in a cupboard, you'll have the other one running around in circles shooting the floor, and another guy stuck on a roof somewhere, and then I'm just there looking at him thinking, well, this ain't going well. And that has happened a few times. So yeah, it does depend on who you get in your team. But value for money, this game is really, really good. For the price you're going to get, you will get a lot of hours and a lot of gameplay out of it, which is pretty rare these days. A lot of games are coming out on Steam and they're garbage. And that was my review. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope I spoke about it in enough detail. And hopefully see you in Payday soon. Bye!